That's only a little bit weird to have a freezer full of heads. How many heads you think you got in that freezer?
Oh, I got maybe 5.
About 5 heads.
Yeah.
That's it.
2 from the JoJo's from before, Mr. Joe and JoJo. And then another JoJo, that's 3. And then I got a Rams head.
That's right. Got about 5 heads in her freezer. Y'all better not mess with her. For real. Somebody come over your house and open the freezer up looking for something and be like, what is this?
Perfect roasting marshmallow.
I don't know where that subscriber got these marshmallows from.
I know. It's just perfect. It is.
Usually they can't fire like you get that close.
That's it.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like goodness. Fruit of spirit.
Tastes like hey.
Hey! Good! I'm like, show me the sausage. What? That is a lot of meat.
I'm looking for about between 200 and 250. If I get up to 300, I'm going a little bit too high, but most of the time it doesn't hold there. Let's see what it's looking like. Oh yeah, going pretty good. I've only had this batch on for probably about 15 minutes. Let me shut that down so I won't lose my heat. So they doing too much. I'm just trying to eat. All right, now.
Here you go, bud.
I just want this.
Now, you
know,
all the way away from me.
You know he won't do it by himself. You eat it.
Now he don't know how to eat. He eats every single day.
He puts everything in his mouth.
He just want one little piece.
Now he don't want to eat that.
He just want pieces.
I think he just wants.
He said, I'll just take the graham cracker. Probably because they gave him a marshmallow.
You want this marshmallow by itself? No,
Ben, I'm not sure about this. Here, try that part. It's I.A.G Farms, all about God. What's going on, I.A.G Farm family? It's a new day on the farm, and as y'all can tell, I'm on the go. It's one of them get her done weeks, and so I'm already up, ripping and running. I'm running off a banana and some water, and I wasn't gonna eat anything, but I was kind of getting queasy. But I think I told y'all in the video before that I was getting one of my wisdom teeth pulled, and I had that done a couple days ago, so I'm on that medication. not any other strong medication. I don't take any of the narcotics or anything like that, but I'm just on like an ibuprofen and a heavy dose of ibuprofen and the antibiotics that they give me. And I was feeling a little bit queasy out this morning doing work without having anything in my stomach, because Megan and the boys there cooking biscuits and gravy this morning. But I wanted to go ahead and get going this morning, because this morning I'm headed to pick up our meat from the processor. Y'all know that we went through the process of building that fencing around our garden area, and we put our breeder hogs in there so that they can have babies. And we took our boar, the father of all the babies, we took him to a freezer camp, and I'm going to pick him up now. And we got him turned into all sausage as well. Like I said, we're gonna try out this pig breeding one more year. This is the last year we're gonna try it out. And like I said, if we have success this year, we'll do things to keep it going. But if we don't have success, then we'll just start getting feeders, like the bigger hogs that you can buy in the spring and butcher in the fall. And like I said, it's a whole lot easier process doing it like that, and you don't have to have hogs on the farm all year, and you can let the pastures where the hogs are rest. So yeah, I'm on the run this morning. Like I say, getting out early, getting going. I probably should have stopped and ate breakfast, but I was ready to get going because it's a busy week on the farm, and I'm trying to work down these projects and get these things done without getting anxious, because I believe that anxiety is the enemy of progress. And so I don't want to get anxious just because I have a lot of things to do. I want to do just small things, one thing at a time, knock them down, do them well. Because if I start thinking about too many things at one time, then I end up not doing anything well. So I always say, greatness is a lot of small things done well. Just maximizing our ability to just do each thing. Like the thing that's on my list right now is to get done drinking this water. I ate my banana already. Make sure I got some on my stomach so I won't, get sick and pass out, because I was feeling a little bit queasy. And then my next goal is to get the sausage picked up from the processor and get it back home. I'm not gonna smoke it today. I'll probably smoke it sometime further on in the week. Like I said, we got so much going on this week, but it's gonna be fun. And after I get that home, get it put in the freezer, then I can start making my next goals. Like I said, I want to get in and do some work on the farm, because we're gonna have some more off the farm things coming this week. Doctor's appointments, picking up something that begins with 0. For real, y'all stick around for that. But a lot of fun things going on the farm. But right now I'm gonna get focused on this road, and I just pick y'all up when I get to the processor, and then y'all just follow me along this journey for today. I'm gonna get done with this water. Goal number 1. Goal number 2, pick up the sausage from the processor, make it back home, and then we'll set another goal after that. So y'all stick around.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna quit my job. Never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy he's got brand new drums. And I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, what you got.
Looks like, well, looks like some of it might be right here. Thank you. This for me right here?
That's it.
All right, that's good. He brought more
I didn't it because she said you was gonna pick it up Monday.
Okay.
I don't know how you want
Okay,
it
yeah, cool.
packaged.
Perfect. I can smoke it today then.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was gonna have to unthaw it. Last time it took me forever to unthaw it. I took it out that morning and I was smoking meat all night. For real. Good.
Bag it and just put it in
You can toss it in there. Mm-hmm. Perfect. You just put that, yeah, you can just toss it. I'll move it around. All right, appreciate you. Just set it up there. I'll rearrange it.
All right.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Got our meat, and we have 140 pounds of sausage of meat. We got a couple ribs and things like that because we just get them with these old, he really wasn't old, he was a young boar. But with these intact boars, we just get them all turned into sausage. We kind of do it how people do wild boar meat. So like I said, since they're not castrated, and we get them to turn it mostly into sausage. And so, but they also have to give you a couple ribs and ham hocks and things like that they can't turn into sausage. But they actually didn't freeze it because I thought they were gonna freeze it because they had it ready on Saturday and today is Monday, and usually when I don't pick it up that day they freeze it and I have to unthaw it and it takes forever to get it unthawed so I can smoke it. But it's not frozen, so I guess we're gonna be smoking some meat today. So y'all stick around, let me get on home and figure things out. Like I said, one step at a time. I don't know what all this day is gonna entail. I know I got a lot of projects to do, but I'm gonna take it one step, one small thing at a time. So y'all stick around.
Tim is pulling up with a ton of farm fresh meat, and I'm so excited because we recently have butchered our boar and we sent him to the processor and turned him into sausage. So we were completely out of farm fresh meat. All of the lamb that we sent to the processor before and all the sausage that we had gotten from my pigs before, we gave it away and ate it all. So now we have more to fill up our freezer, and I'm super excited. So I'm headed out to meet Tim and to get some more farm fresh meat in our freezer, help him unload and everything like that. So I'm headed out here to see him pull up. Good. Heard you got a cooler load of farm fresh meat for me.
Oh yeah, I do. It's funny because you just went to the grocery last night and you parked in this same spot when you
I
done.
did.
And I went to my grocery.
Your
run, which is
grocery.
the big meat, you know.
Yeah.
I think we had 150 pounds of sausage. It's funny.
That's so awesome. What?
150, yeah, that's what it say on the paper. 150 pounds, 140, I believe it was.
That's awesome.
And so it's funny because the amount of sausage that we got from one hog this time, it looks like the same amount we got from 2 hogs last time. But I might just be looking at it wrong. They might not put as much in each bag. But yeah, so I think I don't think they weigh the bags. I think they just put it, kind of even
Right.
So maybe that's what it is. Mm-hmm. But we got a lot of sausage. And actually, I got good news because they actually didn't freeze it.
Oh, good.
Because
they put it in the refrigerator.
They put it in the refrigerator.
So that means all night, all day smoking marathon begins right now.
I don't know about all night because the all night marathon last time, remember, we didn't start smoking until nighttime because
it was in the afternoon.
Because we took the meat out of the freezer to unthaw it that morning.
All day
but it took
long.
all day till about 6 o'clock that evening for it to be unthawed. But now we have unthawed meat.
That's awesome.
So I bet
this is a perfect day to smoke too.
Oh yeah, for real.
Because the conditions are just like the air,
Not
perfect
hot, not too
temperature.
cold.
Exactly.
Yep. Kind of overcast.
Yes.
Show you what I got. So of course I got those bags there, with the ribs and the hops and stuff.
I'm like, show me the sausage.
This is what's on the seat right here.
What? That is a lot of meat. How did they get that? Did they mix up the hogs?
Nah, they didn't. They had to set aside for us because, like I said, the guy said that since she told him that I was coming on Monday, that he went on here and just put it in the refrigerator. And this is super cold, so it should be good.
Perfect.
I know we got, 4 bags like this right here?
Yeah.
Plus all of the, let's see. Plus all of like the neck bones and
I think that's
ribs.
about right though, because I think we had maybe like either 6 or something,
7.
6 or 7, something, maybe even 8, something like that.
So it just seems like a lot when it's like you take 1 hog and I guess you don't think you're gonna get as much.
Different,
But when you take 2 hogs, you think like I'm gonna get all this meat.
I need 2 freezers.
And you're like, where the rest of my meat at? And then it's like with 1 hog, you're like, did you give me too much? But yeah, so I guess we need to get this. You think it'll freeze? I'm probably gonna start smoking it probably within the next hour or 2. Do you think it'll freeze in the freezer in that time? Too frozen, or do you think we need to put it in the refrigerator? I don't know if we have enough room in the refrigerator for it. What you think?
We can make room. I think that it'll start to get frozen. I'm not sure how, but the deep freezer is a little bit different than just the freezer attached to the refrigerator.
Yeah,
it starts to freeze pretty quickly.
I got you. We'll figure it out. So I'll let you come in and get your situation figured out.
I'm super excited.
We'll bring it on in. All right, let's do it. I guess I'll bring 1 bag in and we'll get in and see what your refrigerator is like.
Sounds good.
I know the boys are gonna be excited to do some
they
smoking today.
Excited.
That's what I was telling them on the video, that you know, I try to take it small steps at a time, and I was listening to your P2P motivation. And if y'all aren't subscribed to the From Prison to Purpose GodCast, where have you been? Get over there and subscribe right now. Stop this video and go subscribe.
It's some powerful stuff.
That's right. We do sitting down on the couch videos where we do like the GodCast, but then we also have like P2P motivation. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? You know. But so we do those motivations because it's more consistent. You know, we just walk around and kind of talk to y'all and encourage y'all, motivate y'all as you're on your way to work, whatever you're doing. Right. You know, going to bed, no matter what you're doing. All throughout the day, you can be motivated. And we post those videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you get 5 videos a week, you know, from that GodCast channel. And we mix in us sitting down more in the podcast format. We call it the GodCast format, you know, here and there. So you might get, you know, 3 or 4 of those a month, but you get videos every single day, at least Monday through Friday. We post them 6 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time every single day. So make sure you subscribe, notification bell is ring, and let us know, you know, that you're over there and you're enjoying it. But yeah, I was listening to your P2P motivation this morning, the one that you posted, and the one that you did at least. And you talking about like small things, you know, and it was encouraging me because I got all these things that I want to get done this week, but it's like break it down into small little increments and do one thing well at a time. And I told him, I said, the first thing I was trying to do well was drink my bottle of water this morning because I was feeling a little bit queasy on the medication. And then after that, you know, eating my banana, drinking my bottle of water. And after that, I was like, let me get the meat picked up. And I was thinking it was going to be frozen. So I had all these other plans, but now the plans have changed. And it's like now my goal is get the meat smoked, you know, well, really get it in the refrigerator, get it in the freezer, and then in the next hour or two, get it smoked. Right. And so I you know, I have all type of plans, all type of things that's going on, like I said, that'll get me anxious. And I told them that anxiety is the enemy of progress. So we don't want to be anxious. We don't want to be, you know, have anxiety, but we want to like break those big things down into small increments so we don't get overwhelmed. And so we can give 100% effort 100% of the time to every single thing that we're doing, and not have to give 50% here, 30% here because we're trying to do all these different things. It's like, no, break it down into small little steps. Greatness is a lot of small things done well. So now we're going to try to get all this stuff put in the refrigerator and do that well.
Let's do it.
For real.
Boys in there being homeschooled.
Oh, yeah. Feels good to be home. Yes. Every time I step in here, it just feels so good.
That's awesome. Nice. All right, so my refrigerator, of course, is packed with food, but we'll figure it out. I made room in the freezer. I made room in the freezer, but not the refrigerator.
Oh, yeah.
But I can make room in the refrigerator pretty easily. I think I can clear out this section here.
On a side note, it's like your hair is just so shiny this morning. It's like it's hard to look at the refrigerator with your shiny hair sitting there. Shiny, healthy looking hair.
Nice. Thank you very much for the comment.
All right, back to the refrigerator.
So yeah, I can pretty easily rearrange and clear out this whole section here. And I think we might be able to get
those 4 bags of sausage.
Yeah, it might not be all 4, but I think at least 3.
Yeah.
And then put the 4th one in the freezer.
Okay, and
then by the time you get one out to smoke it, we'll take the one out of the freezer and move it to the refrigerator or have it sit out. And that'll be the last one that you smoke.
Okay, good.
So I'll get on that and do some rearranging here.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Refrigerator as clear as we possibly can. We'll let those water bottles and drinks just sit out for a bit while he gets set up with the smoking, and that won't hurt anything. We'll pop them back in the refrigerator as we have room, but everything that needed to go back in is now back in, so So let's go ahead and grab those sausages and see if we can stuff them in the refrigerator.
Some of them are
smaller. Okay, I'm saying we have 6 bags of that size right there.
we're gonna make it. Might fall out when we open the refrigerator.
Oh no, that'll be fine. Now this is literally as packed as this refrigerator has ever been.
This be a good review of this refrigerator and how much weight this bottom thing can hold.
Ooh, we're maxing out most definitely.
I hear some
cracking. Okay.
Yeah, so that might be about 100 pounds or something like that. You know, because you got the other like little ribs and stuff like that as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's it, y'all. And we also have some more bags and things that we'll put in the freezer on the outside. But we got all the sausage in the refrigerator, so this is what we'll be smoking later. But let's go ahead and get the rest of the meat unloaded from the truck from the excursion from Rooster and get it put in the freezer.
As long as the stars are shining above us, I just wanna be where you are. I don't wanna close my eyes, then I might miss a moment of you. And as long as the sun shines upon us, and I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you I feel no fear, and when you hold me all my wounds are healed. When I'm with you I feel safe. There is no pretending, no
I was able to move around my head, so
That's only a little bit weird to have a freezer full of heads. How many heads you think you got in that freezer?
oh, I got maybe 5.
About 5 heads.
Yeah.
That's it.
2 from the JoJo's from before, Mr. Joe and JoJo. And then another JoJo, that's 3. And then I got a ram's head.
That's right. You got about 5 heads in her freezer. Y'all better not mess with her. For real. Somebody come over your house and open the freezer up looking for something and be like, what is this? Like, just close that.
We just let them look in this one.
Oh, yeah, for real. This freezer look good. Shrimp, large shrimp. Unless you had to buy some turkey sausage.
Yeah, buy turkey sausage.
Tell them the story about the turkey sausage. When we don't have our own sausage,
we buy turkey sausage. So we ran out of our own sausage, and you know I served them this, and they were kind of like they were buying it.
like I know hot dogs.
This?
It tastes like hot dogs.
And literally,
For real, bologna or something.
What is this?
Like, what is the bologna?
Sausage?
And what happened like the next day after that?
We took
a hog to the process. Like, we gotta get some real sausage.
Real quick. Every now and again, Tim would just casually walk through this space, open up the freezer, and just check out the meat.
And I hadn't checked it in a while. And you came up with some turkey sausage. It's like, which turkey sausage I go to, we don't eat the sausage from the store unless it's, I think we eat ground sausage.
We do ground turkey. Yeah, we do eat some ground
pork sausage. Yeah.
But I try to also get ground turkey sausage as well.
Yep, that's right.
But yeah, so we do eat pork sausage ground, but typically when we're getting it in that form, we just do turkey or beef.
That's right, yeah.
And then
put that back in there. That'll keep us going for a day or two before we till we get all our meat packaged and smoked.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got that freezer looking good. Like I said, that's the grocery store stuff, and this freezer here looks good as well. And the spare ribs, this is what I was telling y'all about the ribs that come with the hogs we get processed. Even when you take them and get nothing but link sausage, they still have to give you the ribs, neck bones, ham hocks and things like that, and they give you the head. We still haven't quite figured out what to do with the heads yet. We tried to cook the heads whole before, but it's not enough meat to even worry about, and it's kind of tough. So some people make like a hog head sauce and stuff, but we don't really eat that type of stuff. But yeah, so these are the spare ribs, and now we have like a lot. Megan gonna get me for she organized this freezer good.
No, go ahead. Those are all spare ribs.
Like all the way down,
all the way down
to like
the bottom.
to here. It's all spare ribs, and so we try to let them build up before we like do a big old spare rib, cooking, smoking, because they're kind of small. But now we have like probably 20, 30 packs of spare ribs. So now we can fire up the smoker one day and cook a whole bunch of these little small ribs. Yep. So that's it. You got everything in the freezer. Let's show y'all the refrigerator one more time. See if anything gonna fall out. So this is the money meat right here. All of our sausage. Like I said, we'll know exactly how much sausage we got, how many pounds once we package everything, because we weigh it as we vacuum seal it after we smoke it. So yeah, I'm thinking probably about 80 to 100 pounds of just pure sausage. So we'll see. But with that being said, I'm gonna put y'all down for a little bit. Like I said, I hadn't eaten anything today, and we got everything out of the excursion. I'm gonna go out there and check Rooster one more time to make sure any bags didn't fall out or any packs didn't fall out. Sit down for a minute, and then when y'all see me again, I'll be out there firing up the smoker. So we're gonna smoke some meat today and have some fun, and we're gonna take it one step at a time and try to do everything that we do well.
That's right.
Y'all stick around.
Chattanooga, boy had $1 and a dime. Headed out for Nashville on the Hard Rock Line. I'm working on that old steamboat and learned to ride and steam. When my feet had touched dry land, how happy I did feel. Been saving every penny for to make up through the fall. Working for that dollar, but it never adds up at all. Coming around the riverbank, heard the old train whistle sing. The very next thing you hear from me, I've been tied to a ball and chain. Well, come this time tomorrow, reckon I don't know where I'll be. But if it wasn't for that old sheriff, I'd be back in Tennessee. Playing cards and crap games, not looking for the score. And if I ever get back home again, I'll never own no more. Gather round, you good time boys, listen to my song. May not know better, but I know you know right from wrong. Buy yourself a postcard so you can see the lights of town. Find yourself a country girl, keep quiet and settle down.
All right, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm out here at one of my favorite places to be, in front of the smoker. And as y'all know, I like to make my own charcoal. And what I'm doing now is just cooking down these whole pieces of wood. I put big old blocks and big old chunks of oak wood on there. And that oak wood makes good charcoal, or good coals at least. It gives me a good coal bed. And I'm also cleaning the grill at the same time. So this fire, once I shut that those doors down, this grill is gonna get up to probably about like 600-700 degrees in the inside as this wood cooks down to make coals. And as it cooks down, I'm gonna put the grates that I'm gonna cook the meat on top of. I'm gonna put those on top of the fire, and so that fire is just gonna clean and sterilize everything just from sitting here, you know, because everything is clean anyway. But we just want to make sure we know we getting the bacteria, any germs, anything out the grill. And fire is one of the best things for purifying that there is. And so I'm gonna get that heat up real high, clean the grill up real good, kill two birds with one stone, as they say. And I'm gonna also be making coals. And once that wood cooks down into coals, I'm gonna take those coals and I'm gonna put them in this back section here, in this smoking chamber section. And then I'm gonna use this section here, like I said, once I have a good coal bed, I'm gonna take pecan wood, because the pecan wood doesn't create coals as good as the oak does. And so I like to make my coal bed with the oak wood, because it leaves big old like chunks of coals. The pecan is just cooked down just to straight ash, but the pecan is better for smoking. Like I like to smoke in pecan, cherry, hickory, like some type of like fruit bearing nut bearing tree. And so yeah, I put all the coals back here, and then I'm gonna slice down some or split some small chunks of pecan and put those on top of those coals and let them pump that smoke, that beautiful pecan smoke, up through that other chamber, as y'all can see. And this is a man-made grill. Somebody, fabricated this whole grill here from scratch, and they have this little opening here, as you can see, where the smoke penetrates through. And as that smoke comes through there, in that back section there, it comes up through the meat. And then I'll have my vents here open, and I actually I put these vents on myself, because when I bought the grill, it didn't have those vents on it. And like I said, sometimes I want to have them open, and sometimes I want them closed, depending on what temperature and what type of smoking I'm trying to do. But these are actually like grates, what do you call them things, like on like a tractor, you have like a muffler that comes through the roof on those old tractors, a muffler that comes through the hood. These are actually like muffler covers, but I put those on these exhaust vents on these chimneys here. And like I say, they give me a good draft, so that smoke will come from the back, come on up through my meat, and then leave out through those exhausts there. But as you can see, that fire is going good, and it's about time for me to get my grates on there and let those start getting cleaned and everything, because this wood here is so dry. This wood here, I think I split this wood 3 or 4 years ago. Like, this wood is super dry and super seasoned. And I love now that I have my trailer smoker here underneath the barn, and then my wood, my dry wood, even though I'm kind of low now, you can't hardly see it, but that's my pecan over there. And then I have some oak over there. Like I said, we're kind of low on wood right now, because I gotta get some more split up and everything. But I love that my wood is right here in the barn, so all I gotta do is toss some out, throw some on, and like I said, everything is efficient. And as y'all can see, it might seem a little weird, because we're smoking pork sausage, and we got pigs here prepping our garden. And so if y'all missed the video, we put this fence together here. We built this fence. It's kind of like a temporary fence, but it's also a permanent fence. And this is gonna be our garden fence, and so we'll have it to where the dogs can't get in. Really, the dogs, really, that's the only animal that we're worried about getting into our garden and scratching stuff up and messing things up. But we'll have this fence here so the dogs can't get in. We have a little farm gate here that we can go in, and then the pigs are in here tilling up our garden. We're not gonna plant a garden this year. We might plant a garden in the fall, but we think it's probably gonna be next spring before we do a garden. Like I said, we have so many things going on. We have a porch build that's coming. We're gonna be building a porch on our mobile home. We're finishing out the barn. We gotta get the barn painted. And like I said, the pigs are just in here prepping the garden and getting these grounds ready for us. And so once we get the pigs out of here, all we have to do is just till it up you know, mix in all of the manure and everything, all of the compost and everything, because we're gonna come in as they're in here. We're gonna be deep bedding this section, but y'all will see, you know, in the up and coming videos for the rest of the summer. So everywhere they drop manure, we come in with wood chips, and we're gonna cover those wood chips up. And then anywhere they root up real hard like this right here, we're gonna come in and cover this with wood chips. So by the time the pigs move out by next summer, next spring and fall and everything, it's gonna be about 2 to 4 inches of wood chips in here, and those wood chips are just gonna break down and just make beautiful like soil to plant in. But y'all just stay tuned for this garden prep that the pigs are doing. They're in here doing a job for us, and that's a part of homesteading, farming, permaculture, agriculture. You want to, like, you know, let the animals, or let the processes, let them be symbiotic to where they can work together to produce that end goal that you're trying to get to. So we're raising pigs here, letting them forage, because one of these pigs in here is actually a feeder pig. The others are breeding pigs that we call them sows. But one of these pigs is a feeder, and he's actually like getting like forage. So it's just like he's on pasture right now, because as you see, they're eating that grass and everything. And this whole section was full of grass, and they've been just chomping it down, eating it down a little bit by a little bit. And like I say, once the grass is gone out of here, we'll start putting in deep bedding wood chips, and they'll mix that in. And once we take them out, we'll come in with a tiller and till it all up, and then put a cover crop and let it rest. And then when time to plant, we'll till it up again, roll it up, and put seeds in the ground. But yeah, I'm enjoying being out here. Like I said, I didn't know what my plan for today was gonna be like, because you know, I have so many things on my agenda to get done. Oh yeah, that fire's going good. I can feel it. It's nice and warm. But I have so many things on my agenda to get done that you know, I just kind of got to go with whatever you know is at the front that day of this week. So got a lot of things going on, but I'm glad to be out here at the smoker, and we're getting this wood cooked down. And I just pick y'all up once I get this wood cooked down, turned into coals or charcoal or a coal bed. And then we'll start throwing some meat on here. Like I said, we should probably do, you know, about 3 rounds of meat on the smoke. It shouldn't take too long. And once we get it smoked, we're also going to have to take it in the inside, and I'll bring y'all along for that as well. Because y'all probably saw it on the other video, smoking video we did, but it's nothing like seeing it again and learning new stuff for real. But we also have to go in the inside and get everything vacuum sealed, store it in the freezer. And throughout that process, we kind of let y'all know how much meat we have, how much everything costs, and all that type of stuff. So y'all stick around. It's going to be fun times. Like y'all headed to a picnic.
We're gonna bring out some marshmallows.
Oh yeah, y'all headed to a cookout, look like. What y'all think y'all doing? What y'all finna do? Oh yeah. All right, as y'all can see, my grill is ready. And the boys, they brought their little lawn chairs out here. They said they're going to roast some marshmallows. So anytime I fire this grill up, the boys are always ready to roast marshmallows. They're out there playing soccer right now. But the grill is ready. I got all my my wood, my little chunks that I'm going to throw on top so that they can smoke ready. I got my grates cleaned off. It's about time to replace these grates because they've seen better days. Like I said, I put so much heat to them to clean them off that it kind of deforms the metal, and the metal seems like it's gotten thinner over the years. But that's ready, and I'm gonna close that down and let that start getting up to temperature. And then I gotta work this fire back here a little bit, kind of get these coals spread out so they can get red hot. They might not look too hot, but in person I can feel that steam. I can barely get close enough to them. But I'm gonna spread them out, get them nice and even, and then start throwing chunks of smoker wood on there and get the grill ready and up to temperature and everything. Get some nice smoke, pecan smoke pumping out and pumping so I can go through these sausage, and we're ready. Like I say, everything is pretty much ready. So I guess now I can go ahead and get it shut down, get it up to temperature, and start putting sausage on. Y'all, I got my chunks of pecan on there, and that'll start generating some smoke, and then I'm letting my grill get up to temperature, and we're ready to put some sausage on here. Y'all ready? I know you're ready.
I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You were only like a friend, till we met the other day. Didn't want the night to end, and now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. You're stuck inside my mind, deep inside my mind. I think that now's the time. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
All right, y'all, Tim is closing this side of the grill down because it's full. We'll see if we're able to fill up this side. He's running in to get another batch of meat. We might just have to split it up, but we'll see. I'm just excited to have some sausage being smoked on the grill, ready to go. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited to have more farm fresh meat in the freezer. We have this side full now, and got this side going. This side might be just a little bit over full, but it's all right. It's all good, and it'll allow smoke and get the smoke that it needs, and it looks really good. Got your pots.
All righty, get this first batch off.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, you ready for this?
I am. I haven't even seen it.
Me either. I just been working the fire on the back.
Really? So you shut it down, didn't even look at it?
Nope.
Wow.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, look at that color.
That's what we're looking for.
So yummy.
I know.
Think that'd be firm enough for you?
Yes, I want it firm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. You can kind of see what I was talking about how the smoke don't get to the parts
Right,
that
yeah, overlap.
but it'd be good enough. First batch coming off. Let's see here. That's what you want on to be stiff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
That
that's
right there.
perfect. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's perfect for cooking.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I end up with like ground sausage.
And I see juice dripping out of this as well. Last time I think I kind of cooked them and they kind of dried out, but I think that's because it was less fat, leaner hogs, which we like lean hogs because, like I say, some fat is good, but you don't want too much fat.
Exactly. And that sausage was just so lean. It was delicious too. Yeah.
So this should be a little bit more juicy, I think. All right.
Let's go.
I'm going to take this in the house. You can just wait here until I get back. I'll take this in and you can follow me in with the second batch.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm going to try not to put as much on this time.
Yeah.
So I can get my color right.
Okay.
Because I was telling you that anywhere you overlap it, it keeps the color off of it.
Yeah.
But it's still smoked though.
Yes, it is. And it's going to be delicious. Oh, that smell.
I can't wait to
Can you
taste it.
smell that?
Yeah. We got the small marshmallows, or the normal marshmallows this time.
That's right.
So they're not too big. Oops. You got 2 bags. Whoa.
Here came on y'all put them on.
I burned one side already. I'm gonna wash my stick off. No, it's on fire. It's on fire. Blow it off. Blow it off.
You have to blow on it. Yes, that's good. You can't just blow. You have to actually blow on the marshmallow. Titus is eating his. Is that good? What about your nose? Is that good?
Mine's ready.
Yours is
Yours is
ready to be
perfect.
built over here, Tim.
For this a long
Make sure the
time.
dogs don't lick on them. Alright, turn around and get that bite.
Oh, yeah.
Mmm.
That's good there.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like goodness. Fruit of spirit.
Tastes like
See what you got. Are you ready?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good. All right, now.
Here you go, bud.
I just want the marshmallow.
Now, you
You know,
all the way away from me.
you know he won't do it by himself. Don't drop it now. I can see it in his eye. He don't know.
Bite it first.
You eat it.
Now he don't know how to eat. He eats every single thing.
He puts everything in his mouth.
He just want one
Now
little
he
piece.
don't want to eat that
He just
much.
want a piece.
I think he just wants.
He said, I'll just take the graham cracker. Probably because they gave him a marshmallow.
Let me break it.
Do you want this marshmallow by itself? No, Benjamin.
Ben said, I'm not sure about this. Here, try that part.
He wants it together.
You don't want-
super messy. Here, just stick up on top there.
Benjamin. You ain't doing it right, Benjamin.
He eats graham crackers all the time.
You put that whole thing in your mouth? Yep. He trying to get another piece now.
All right, Benjamin.
All right, Benjamin. We
Here, let me give you a smaller piece.
trying to eat s'mores with a 1-year-old.
Here you go.
He got a big chunk of graham cracker in
You
his
just
mouth.
dropped your chocolate.
Yeah, he's just not going too well.
Tim is outside smoking the second batch of meat. I came in so I can get the first batch of meat vacuum sealed. I'm gonna section it off into 1 pound sections, and we'll see how many pounds the first batch was, and we'll have a nice little vacuum sealed packages that we can use for meals and maybe even give some away again.
Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. Don't say you're ridiculous, you're not even close. Don't wish for indifference, you're not one of those. We fall, but we always rise up through it all, it all. We get a little wiser. There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. And if you ever wonder, there is nothing wrong with a little thunder. There's things in life you simply need to know. About sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end. There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end.
We're all tired. It's been a long day. It's nighttime out there now. And I still got to go in and edit the video to get out on the I.A.G Farms channel tomorrow. And so, yeah, and then we got some stuff going on tomorrow. And all week and all those things. Megan said, all right now.
I'm like, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. We're recording the video.
All that noise. But anyway, so let's pull out the ticket. Let me pull out the ticket and kind of talk to y'all about the price and everything. Because I wanted to confirm the amount of meat that we have. But based off this ticket here that they give us when we check out, we had 140 pounds of meat. And total, it was $332. And then plus, you know, they added on $23 of tax. And so for just the meat, it was $330 for 140 pounds of meat. And I'm not sure. We tried to do the math on camera last time, but I don't do math on camera. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. But y'all had to do the math at home because we're tired for real. But y'all see how much sausage we have. Like I say, when I'm editing, maybe that's what I do. When I'm editing the video, I add in like how much, like literally, like based off of, because we're gonna know exactly how many pounds of sausage we have, because Megan is weighing it out on the scale here. And so when I'm editing the video, I add in here how many pounds of sausage we came up with, because this 140 pounds includes those ribs and ham hocks and all this type of stuff as well. But like I say, most of it is in sausage. So I'm thinking we have around 100 pounds of sausage or something like that, maybe 110. What do you think, Megan?
I'm probably thinking more towards the 90, but 90. I'm not really sure.
Good.
We will see who's right.
Yeah, and I'm loving this. You think 80, Tim?
Yeah,
87.
Okay,
good. So I'm thinking 100. Megan's thinking 90. Tim is thinking 80. We'll see. Oh yeah,
first cut.
Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah. So what was I about to say? Oh yeah. So but this sausage, I'm loving it already because it just seems like, I think I like it with more fat. We haven't tasted any yet. We're gonna eat some tonight. And but like I said, we're tired. We don't have the energy to take y'all along for the taste test. We're just trying to eat to survive tonight. But I'm loving this sausage so far. It seems more juicy than our last batch, because our last batch, we were telling y'all, it was real lean hogs. And this hog here was a little bit more fat. And we had fed them out, you know, had let them out and free range them and things like that in the bigger pen with the sows. And so I'm excited to taste it and see what it tastes like, having that added extra fat in there. But with that being said, I think we're in today's video here. Titus, Noah, y'all want to come in the video? All right, y'all. With that being said, it's been a long day for us, but a fun one. And we're excited to get all this meat packaged and put away. And we have it smoked. So thank y'all for joining us again for another video. And we'll just see y'all on the next one. It's I.A.G Farm. See y'all on the next one.